My question that I ask everyone that I have interviews with: what's your superpower?
Gosh.
What's your superpower? What's your super strength?
I think mine is like an old-fashioned term, and I don't know how else to say it, but tough love.
Yeah.
So
That's a topic in itself.
it possibly is.
Yeah.
I think that was always my reputation when I was in corporate life,
Yeah.
and I think it's still a valuable skill to have.
I think they're more than ever. I think that because I've worked in HR some years, so I've spent so much time with managers and colleagues, and they were like, and also in the context of diversity and inclusion, they would tell me, I don't know what to say. I don't know, is that okay? Is that not okay? They're not performing very well, but I don't want to hurt them, And I always tell them, go for the tough love. So how does tough love?
Don't kill by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah. How do you do tough love?
Well, and I think it is caring for people, wanting and having some compassion for people, but not letting them off the hook.
Yeah. And
by not letting them off the hook, they have permission to be the best they can be.
Yeah.
And yes, that also includes giving them some help around that and some suggestions and some coaching. But I in my corporate world, I worked for investment banks, and I can remember moving from an American bank to a British bank, and the American bank have been very hard-nosed. If you weren't performing, here's your black plastic bag, you're out the door type of thing. And whilst that was difficult for a number of people, they were absolutely clear where they stood and what the standards were. Yeah. And if they didn't meet them, and they knew what the consequences would be. I went to the British bank, and it was literally death by 1,000 cuts. No one ever told you weren't performing. Yes. No one ever, you got sort of shuffled into less and less kind of important projects. People talked about you behind your back. Everybody knew you were in trouble except you. It was absolutely horrible. Really horrible. Yes. And I didn't, it's not surprising I didn't stay there very long because I just found that so disingenuous. Yeah. And they thought they were being nice to people. And that, what I thought was people being destroyed. Their confidence went down and down and down because they could read the signals. But nobody was articulating.
It comes back to the certainty, doesn't it? And the options and reputation and equality, they go.
Totally.
Isn't it?
Totally.
Yeah. That was my trick when I was trying to help someone see it. Like, you just have to give them certainty, options, and it does work. That's like a trick. So